Man, this revolution is horrible. The lighting sucks. Oh man. See, let's see how that looks. Okay, can everyone see me today? A little better. A little better. house. Okay, let's see now. Let's see now. Okay, see if my boy is listening. Yeah, I'm on now, going on in a minute. Are you seeing me? Yeah, the Raising Kings channel. Go on ahead and tell me if you're seeing me. Because I'm new to the whole of this. Yeah. Alright, guys, we're winding up. Welcome to the show. It's your host, Sheldon Wright. We're going to be talking about a great discussion tonight entailing a lot of things about men and women relationships. Topic for today is stop chasing her. But before we get into it, we just want to talk a little bit about some ground rules before we begin. Persons who are able to catch this first ever live stream for Raising Kings 876. Just try to be respectful out there if you're going to post. We want to keep it respectful. I don't mind curse words. Just be mindful of what you're saying, because I don't want social media to just take down my video because of certain type of behavior, if you understand what that means. So with that being said, we're just going go into some little details, like giving some a bit of do's and don'ts. Like, don't try to attack anyone if they do post something that's their opinion. You know, Funnily enough, tonight my gym owner said something that I like. Everyone has an opinion, just like everyone have an a-hole. Alright? So allow persons to have their opinion for various things that they're going to express for this discussion. I don't know if everyone is seeing me. I try to get the lighting better. The lighting is not very good, I know, but these are some of the struggles that we have for persons who are trying to kickstart, their career in this new world, this digital world. All right, so that should be about most of what I'd like to say. Let's go into the discussion for tonight. You know, First and foremost, we just want to look into the fact that you might find some of the things I'm saying offensive, but that's just my opinion. This is just my experience and my observation. If women are logging in, even though this is a men's only channel, I'm not talking about all women. It just appears that way. All right, so don't take it personal. So going into the discussion of the fact that a lot of men out there, they should be focusing on more important things. that comes with becoming a man, that comes with the territory of being a king. Once you're looking into defining yourself and understanding yourself, you're going to be assured that your responsibility will always be at a high level. So, my job out here is to teach you men how to level up and also maintain some of your masculinity. We have no problem with masculinity over here. We know that society like to talk bad about it, but my job is to make you understand the importance of it. So when you're ready to couple up, be with a woman, be with a girlfriend or a wife, she's gonna be rest assured that this is a real man that she's with. And a lot of you men out there might be struggling with some of your identity and your role as a man. So, boom. The key thing I want to discuss first is the definition of a king. And I have two definitions here, surprisingly, but I'm just going to go into it. The first one says a king is a male ruler of an independent state, especially one who inherits the position by birth. That's the first definition of a king. All right. Next one is the most important chess player, chess piece, of which each player has one, which each opponent has to checkmate in order to win. The king can move in any direction, including diagonally. So any adjacent square. You can only move one square at a time though, for those of you who haven't played chess before. That is not attacked by an opponent's piece or pawn. A lot of you men out there, you're being pawns by a lot of these women and you don't even realize it and you don't even understand their game. That's why you fall in trap and you've become a prey. And these women have become the predator. Some of these women are even hunting you in packs so you don't even realize it. I've seen it happen to other men and I want to get you men focused on why you should stop chasing her and focusing on your purpose in life and what you put on this earth to do. A lot of you men, you've been probably told this thing that you find it a good wife, find it a good thing. And I understand that Bible passage. A little bit about my background as well is I used to be a deacon of my father's church for 6 years. I used to be a high school teacher, used to be have different jobs in journalism, media, call center, and all these things. All right, we have Carmeds checking in. Welcome to the show. Hopefully, you can find some enlightenment from this discussion tonight. The key thing that I want to point out is that yes, finding a good woman is good, but at the same time, you must be aware of the qualities that you're really looking out for in this woman. Because there's a lot of women that can really take advantage of a lot of you men. I'll say this, you cannot be too keen on penetrating her. You should be keen on trying to ask penetrating questions. Now, I understand the need for us as men. We have a lot of testosterone. We just want to bust some guts into this, bust all everything up in this woman. You know, just dig her out and just give her the good. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you thinking to yourself that these things are necessary, but some of the times you're not ready. You're just not ready. And I want you guys to understand the importance of what I'm trying to speak to tonight. So, the key thing that we're going to be talking about is why should you focus more on yourself? Now, from various discussions I've had with women and personal experience I've had, women don't like to be chased. And I tell you a little story. Like, just the other day, my girlfriend from overseas, I'm in a long distance relationship, by the way. She said that her cat went missing. And her cat has never done that before. So, at the same time, I'm trying to reassure her that, babe, try not to see this as the end of the world. I'm sure the cat is somewhere around. However, try to not get too antsy or too worried. And you know, women are, they're going to get concerned, they're going to get worried about, that's like her baby, that's like her child. So she was on and on, oh, I'm so insensitive, blah, blah, blah. And I said, look, all right, just get some flyers done, talk to your neighbors how they see the cat and all these things. So after she cried her eyes out, the next thing that happened the next day was that after coming home from work, before she even went to work in the morning, she was walking all over the street looking for the cat and talking to her neighbors. When she went to work, she had a bad day, by the way, and she came home. Lo and behold, the cat was at her house. And I say this small scenario because this is a very good example of not chasing the cat. A lot of you men out there, they're chasing these women, and in all actuality, they're not interested. Chasing, from my experience and exposure, it sends a signal. It sends a signal that this thing is so sought after that it should even be for you. You know what I mean? This thing that you're seeking or you're chasing, it should not be for you, because this is what I tell you what chasing displays. It displays that it was never yours to begin with. It displays a sign of desperation. And a lot of you men don't understand how females are. The feminine, the feline. They're very sneaky in how they go about a lot of things. They can be here 1 minute, next minute they're gone. But one thing I learned is life: don't chase a cat, get what the cat wants. And she'll never leave you. And I learned this as time progresses. The more and more I chase something, is the more and more it got further and further away from me. Lions, kings, I need you to start putting some respect on yourselves and start investing in yourselves. There will come a time when you really look at various scenarios and you say to yourself, is it really worth putting in that much energy into something that really was not mine to begin with? Because I'll tell you something, if a woman really wants to be with you, she will move mountains to be with you. I kid you not. These women out there, they have the tendency to give you the impression that they're not interested, but they're interested at the same time. Some of them are very skillful at this, and you don't pick up the signs. Which is why I say to you, gentlemen out there, who are you? Do you really believe that you are a king? Do you really believe that you are the chosen one? Whether you're alpha male, a sigma male, a beta male, or an omega male, it must come to a point in your life when you realize the importance of focusing on your goals and your dreams. Because a lot of these women, they're using you for your attention, especially your non-sexual attention, and you don't even realize it. You're giving them a lot of energy, and you just don't realize what is happening. These women know what they want to know. They know exactly what they want. And a lot of you men out there, you're falling prey, you're falling victim to a lot of the things that's going on. So my thing right now is the more and more I look into it, the more and more I realize to myself that I honestly don't think you guys are ready for what these women have to offer, because some of you are not even sure what you offer in the first place. What do you represent? What do you really offer? All right. So I'm gonna go into some more discussions. Like I've been listening to a speaker. I like how he speaks. Name's called is Stefan Speaks. He's a relationship and dating coach as well, based in the US. And one of the things that he said was a reason you should not chase a woman is there's a fine line between desire and desperation. Like I like that point. A lot of you are jumping through hoops for these women, and these women are just not that really interested from the get-go. So you start off typically showing interest, and then deep down, this woman is not really looking to be with you. But what do you do? You run her down, you try to get her number, her name, and you tell her, baby, you know, say you're the hottest thing since sliced bread. Long time I don't see you since the days gone by. When you can give me a piece of your time? And you chase, you run her down, you try give her things when deep down she doesn't want you to be chasing her all the time. My suggestion is you show the interest, you tell her you're interested, or if you want to take her out for a drink or on a date. But this thing that I learned that I'm guilty of, I've done in the past, was to over pursue women. Women complain of you being too pushy. Sometimes you need to learn how to pull back. As I said, there's a fine line between desire and desperation. When you're chasing, that suggests that you're in a weaker position. Initially, when you're interested in a girl, you will be in a weaker position. But if you keep on chasing her, after a while, she's just going to play with you like a toy. I never forget, I was trying to get this girl. For 6 months, I was literally chasing this girl. Like, I saw all the signs that I learned that this woman was just not into me. Tell her I liked her. Tell her I want to take her out. We finally went out, but it was like she was just on a little in her zone, a little joyride zone, testing me. I saw her testing me. This trip that she went on, we were going out to Ocho Rios on a bike riding trip, dirt bike trip, and also to go to the beach as well. And I wasn't financially strong, but because I really wanted to get to know her and see her in certain elements, I went out with her on this trip. And initially it started off well. Pop me like a food because I know I wasn't strong anyway. But it ended badly. We started off well, pay my part of the money to go on the dirt bike, but I didn't have enough money to go on the rock climbing waterfalls. And she had to pay for me. And when the more and more I look into it, like, damn, that made me really feel some type of way as a man. She with her friends, she trying to see, she probably paraded me to see if her friends would find me a desirable match for her. Because I saw all the things that she was displaying. And initially her friends, I could see that they were approving of me. Not that I need their approval, but at the same time, I could see that she was testing me in front of her friends to see if, okay, so if the friends like him, then that must be a sign that he is someone worthy of being with me. Gentlemen, you don't want to be in this situation. After a while of me realizing that this woman was just toying with me, playing with me, I just started to pull back, pull back, and just start focusing on my business, focusing on the house I live in, the household I live in. And I kid you not, during me pulling back was the more she started to pursue me. She started to want to find out what's going on with me. Because I was teaching business as well. And for those of you who don't know, I I am building a sports management company. My sports management company, we manage professional athletes as well as we do personal training services where a person want to lose weight, gain weight, we help them out, or we sell weight gain and weight loss products, and I partner with my business partner who offers physiotherapy treatment. So I knew that my value was at a level, but I wasn't strong financially at the same time. However, I was interested in this woman. A couple of times even went to lunch with her and her mother. But before I get into another point, I looked at that scenario and I said to myself that was just an indication that yes, she might have been interested in me, but ultimately it just wouldn't have worked out in the end because I just realized that she wasn't for me. She had someone else. But that's just how it is. That's just how it is. So there's a lot of things that I realized that was going on, and in me pulling back because I was promising her that I was going to take her and her mother to Cuba, but because of some situations that was happening with that Cuba trip and the money wasn't coming through, and there was the whole issue with if I'm going to be traveling back to the US, the embargo that was on Cuba, should I be in a position to be barred from going back to the US? So I kind of called the whole trip off. She was disappointed, yes, but it was just obvious that after a while you could tell that someone was just using you for your resources and not really interested in being with you. And this is why I'm trying to get you guys to understand the importance of not pursuing someone. Don't pursue them. Don't chase them. Don't chase them. So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that I learned. And for me, I realize the importance of investing more in myself because at the end of the day, the gentleman, she's still looking to you for leadership, she's still looking to you for financial security, she's still looking for you for love and affection. So, and attention. So, why should I go out of my way to disappoint her when I know full well that she's going to be depending on me for various things? And the more and more I think about it, the more and more I want to get you gentlemen on your purpose, on your grind. I want you gentlemen to get a job, get means of making money. Even if you have that, and you have that in a lot of bunch, of an abundance. From my observation, from my experience, women ultimately want you to be focusing on your purpose, focus on your job, focus on your grind. If she really is meant for you, she will stay there with you and want to be with you. You don't need to chase her because some of you are chasing her away. The next point I want to look at is, And this was a very good point by Stephen Speaks. He said that how you typically start is how you typically finish. And what he means by this is like you don't want a relationship to start out by you overly excessively pursuing her and not getting to know her. A lot of you rush the sex and the sex is good, but at the same time you weren't ready to have sex as yet. You were ready to get her pregnant. You were ready to rush the relationship. But a lot of you are so eager to get what you want, you don't take care of the relationship. You don't maintain the relationship. You know what I mean? And what happens is there becomes a lot of resentment and animosity that is developed towards each other, and that is where the relationship will crumble. You don't want that. You want to be with a woman in such a way where both of you identify what you want from the relationship from the get-go. Are you looking at wife? Are you looking at boyfriend? Are you looking at short term or long term? You're looking for fun, for fling. Nothing is wrong with just identifying that this is what I'm about. If it leads to something further in the long run, great. But identifying what you want from the relationship helps to know if you want to be in that situation. You don't want to waste the time. Some of you might be looking for something serious. So just say it right off the get-go. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. So it's just up to you. It's just up to you. You know what I mean? I'm learning a lot, and I want you gentlemen to appreciate the fact that these women want to be with you. These women want to get to know you, but some of you, you're over pursuing, you're over chasing them. You're too much in them space. Some of you all up in their ass. Some of you can just take it down. Take it down a notch. Alright? You want to be in a collaborative effort. You want to be in a situation where both of you are working together. You don't want to rush her. If you want even a woman to chase, if you make a woman, if a woman makes a chaser, this is a sad truth that you're going to learn. Sometimes she may not even be that interested in you, and she might just be on the fence. I like this point that Stefan said. If she's making a chase, she probably wasn't interested in you in the first place. For me, I know that some of you can't handle hurt. I know that some of you can't handle pain. But yet you want to dish out the pain. A lot of you out there, you're seeking ways in which you can engage this woman, be with this woman. But at the same time, while you're trying to engage her, you're not reading her well. Is this woman really interested in you? There are signs that can actually give you that indication that she wants to be with you. Does she play with you? Does she flirt with you? Gentlemen, you need to be looking out for these signs. All right? So think about it, look into it, and ask yourself this question, do you really want to be with someone who is not 100% interested in you? Think about it and ask yourself this question. So there's a lot of other things that could cause her to be not that fully interested in you. Women like to protect themselves and take their time as well. She could be wondering about your other qualities, your other characteristics as well. So you need to ask yourself this question, do you want to rush this and overly pursue her? The next point that I like from my from me learning from these other speakers is, and this is a hard one to deal with. A lot of women have been hurt. A lot of women have been hurt. A lot of women have been hurt and they may even hurt you. I like this point. And she's reserved. And she didn't heal properly. So there's a lot of emotional damage. So for me, it's all good chasing a woman. But at the same time, I'm very keen in how I assess their reaction to me. I look at what are the things that she really likes about me, and most times I ask her, what are the things you really like about me? Why is it that you want to be with me? There's nothing wrong with asking these questions. A lot of women out there, they're on their guard. They have this wall up, especially women who've been hurt deeply, because women are some of them are easily vengeful. Some of them, they just hate man and think that all men are the same, all men are horrible. So you need to be mindful of how you go about a lot of things. You need to be aware of what she's going with. And sometimes you have to ask her, the things that you went through, where did you heal from them? Because I'm not that same person that you were with before. I'm not the same person who's looking to, take advantage of you. So in chasing her, you need to let her know your role that you're playing with media lover and protector. Because some of these women, you know what they're gonna say? I like this point I was mentioned to. Like, while they're on the guard, they will. It's like they're looking for signs of what they previously experienced that hurt them, if it's gonna happen again. So this is why it's so hard to even deal with women who've been emotionally damaged. They're looking for things that will trigger past experiences, and that's when them just say, you know what, I'm done, I'm not gonna have anything to do with this. So this is why you gentlemen need to be aware of what's happening. This red flag that she's going to identify might just push her away. So while you're trying to be with her, she might have had some past issues, and you need to be aware of what's going on. A lot of women have never healed properly from their past issues. A lot of them don't know how to handle a good man that actually come along. There is a saying, and I believe it: hurt people hurt people. Be mindful of that. You know? Mindful of all of that. Alright? So we're looking into a lot of things, we're looking at a lot of discussions, but we have to discuss these things for all of you out there. So in her be with you, you'll find that sometimes these type of women, they might be very skeptical. I wonder if you're the real deal. And some of them will wonder if you're really too good to be true. I've been through that. I mean, my name is Mr. Right after all. My last name is Mr. Right. Some of them wonder, are you really Mr. Right? You sure you're not Mr. Wrong? So I go through that type of testing. And women will test you. Best believe that. In you chasing her, she will test you to find out if you really are worth her time a day. Remember that women are trying to protect themselves as well and their heart. Because some of you men, you have a way where the woman will fall in love with you. Some of you are that good. Some of you can get any woman to fall in love with you, but do you really want a long-term relationship though? That is the thing that she's wondering about. She might even break up with you to protect herself. So you need to be careful how you deal with women out there. When you chase a woman, here's the next thing that I want to fully emphasize on. When you chase a woman, it's an easy distraction. Easy. And sometimes even unnecessary distraction. For me, and my purpose and my experience, I know that I don't want to be solely focused on a woman because I know the Most High God has certain intentions for me and certain work for me. I know that I want to provide for my woman. So I want to be with a woman in a certain way. So I don't want to give her all my attention and that jeopardizes me. She's going to say, look, that's your fault. You're putting all that attention on me. Even though she wants the attention, this is what a lot of you gentlemen don't understand. She wants the attention, but at the same time, she's going to say, look, you should be able to manage your time. So what are you going to do? Put the blame on her? She's not going to take any responsibility for that. It's your actions, your behavior. So at the end of the day, you have to be able to learn how to balance various things that you're dealing with. I'm going to post that in the comments right there. Focus on creating that kind of balance so that you don't lose out. There's a quote that I saw and I kind of like it. It kind of makes sense because women don't even know that they're capable of this. If you treat someone like a celebrity, they're going to treat you like a fan. If you treat someone like a celebrity, she's going to treat you like a fan. Like, I don't mind a woman showing me her value and her strength because they have some powerful women out there, some great women out there. But at the same time, I know that I'm going to put myself in harm's way if I give you too much of my attention. Because I know I have a job to do. I know I have responsibility to deal with. You never want to give a woman all that level of attention and put her in a position where you neglect yourself, your needs, your jobs, your responsibilities. That is irresponsible. That shows weakness. You have to show some strength and say, look here, sweetheart, I love you, you know that already, but I have a role and responsibility here. I have my personal burdens dealing with. Alright? So you can comment if you agree or you disagree. Sometimes you just need to chill. Just be still, stay one place. She will come to you, you know. She'll be wondering, oh, that guy that was interested, why didn't he call me back? Let me give him a call. Let me text him. What's up? What are you up to? She will do these things as well. Sometimes you need to just settle down, realign your focus. Alright? We got a one female coming view out tonight, Miss Aldith Rose Biggs. Thank you for your comments. From a Christian standpoint as well, yes. It's easier when love is the focus. That's good. That's true. Love can be the focus as well. You know, as a Christian standpoint, it doesn't always be about sex. You want to get to know each other. You want to develop that love for each other. And that's a way of bonding as well. So I can get her point. A lot of you men out there, you need to understand that these women are going through a lot of different things and a lot of different challenges. Even the ones who are Christian and they're married to Jesus, they have their own burdens. You need to show her some level of strength and leadership if she is to be with you. If she wants to be with you, she will make the necessary steps towards making both of you united. Alright, and I'm going to post that. So look out for those things. Look out for her behavior. What I find great about a relationship is it shouldn't be one chasing the other. It should be both of you are running towards to each other. That's what I think I like with a relationship. That's what I think I like about relationships. Instead of me overly pursuing you and chasing you, it should also be two persons have that level of interest in each other and they're moving towards each other. Instead of one moving away and the other is chasing behind him or her. It should be both of you moving towards each other. You're getting to know each other. You're getting to develop your understanding of your likes, your dislikes, your needs, your wants, and you're building with each other. That is for me a healthy relationship. For me, you're chasing her, that's some level of toxic behavior. Person might say, sure, him can't just left me alone. Sure, she can't just eat, give me a break. You need to appreciate each other's time and space. And boundaries. Most importantly, boundaries. There's a lot of times where I don't think some of you are understanding of each other's boundaries and when to just pull back and allow the other person to come to you as well. Alright? So look into those things. So be mindful, one of these dating coaches that I follow, MJ Get Right. I like, by the way, shout out to AMS. To me, is a goat of all dating channels out there. AMS, Alpha Male Strategies, got me hooked on the red pill content and on all things entailing self-improvement for men and men just going after their goals and dreams and understanding the abundance in life. Shout out to AMS. Alright, so yeah, MJ Get Right was saying be mindful of shooting shots everywhere. I like that point. A lot of you guys, you're just out there. You try to be with every woman that you see, and you're not even aware of the fact that this woman necessarily just wants you to, yeah, you tell her you like her, but let her think about it. Let her make her move. It's like chess for real, you know. It's a strategy for me, you know. Men and women are two different type of species. I wouldn't say species. They're two different sexes. They don't operate the same type of way. Men think differently as opposed to women. Whether you like to admit it or not. So you tell her you like her, yeah. You tell her you're interested, but give her some time to think about it, process it. You planted a seed. You planted a seed. You walk away. That's one of my favorite things what I like doing with women. I say, hey, you know, you're really looking lovely, you know. If you're interested, I'd love to take you out sometime. This is my number, or this is my card. I give them my business card, or I let them take my number. I don't even ask them for them number. So if they call me, that would tell me that they're interested. So I allow women to make their move as well. Some of you guys just say, "Oh, give me a number and let me call you and let me tell you what go on and what time of day it is and how long more I put in your this part of your look." For me, I've learned push, pull. That's my strategy with women. Push, pull. Because I know that I am busy. I am busy. I'm building businesses. I'm trying to make sales. I'm trying to get money. I'm trying to pay my bills. Try to eat right. Try to focus. I do have time to be chasing after you all 24/7 of the day. No, man. No. You're not getting that out of me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I appreciate a lot of things. But there comes at times when you just need to chill and just watch her. Yeah, yeah. Just watch. You don't have to always be chasing after this woman and letting her know every day, oh, honey, I love you. Oh, honey, I want to get you the biggest ring in the world. Oh, honey, I want to buy that car. I want to buy that house. Mix it up a little. Yeah, honey, you're so fat. You know, you're looking like you're putting on some nice weight there. Say something she never expected. Say something sexy. You don't need to always be going after her. Just for a nice compliment. You move on. Take your time and you build the relationship. You don't need to always be wondering if she's cheating on you, she's with this guy, with that guy. The way I see it, insecurity is a sign of weakness. The way I see it, it's better I take my time and invest in myself. You know I love you if I'm in a relationship with you. So I need to focus on getting things right. I need to focus on getting a job, holding a job. Some of you some of you men are not ready for a relationship. Some of you men should be sitting and just planning your future. One thing I learned with woman, woman stop make. That's my philosophy on life. So if it should really be me and you in a relationship, and I'm putting in the work and I'm maintaining this relationship, it can be. It can be a reality. Me and you can date. We can work together. We can get things up and running and looking and feeling stunning. But it can be that I am just always running you down. I'm always chasing. I'm always trying to sniff up your ass crack, wondering if am I pussy that? Am I vagina that? It must come a point where I just, baby, no, I'm for you. Baby, know that I want to be with you. So I don't need to worry. I don't need to fret. Because at the end of the day, I am still footing the bill on a lot of things. When we ultimately become together, if it so should be, a lot of the responsibility is gonna come my way. So it better I work on myself and what I can offer than I'm overly chasing you and don't have nothing to offer. That does not make sense. That does not make sense. If I know I'm not in a good, strong, healthy position, I don't want to be chasing you all days of my life. Worse if I know if you're not even interested in me that much. Alright? So my suggestion is just figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. What is it that you want from life? Because she's not gonna stop doing what she's doing. She's not gonna stop looking beautiful. I know that some of you men are worried about, oh, another man going to get her and be with her. However, you communicated your interests. You tell her you want to be with her. You want to take her out on a date. She's also prospecting. She's also looking to see if you're the real deal. So until you close the deal, my advice is while you getting to know her, keep investing in yourself and focusing on yourself. Raise your value. This will enable you to be like a king. And she's going to see that value and see, you know what? Harry really been pulling his weight with a lot of things. This man look like I would rather be with this man. I would rather be with this man because this man looks like he's going places. This man look like he's about some big overnight behavior. His company is about to blow up. His career is about to take off. All the women in the community talking about him. I don't want to mess this up. No, let me try to be with Harry and make sure that Harry good. Instead of you who are honor you, chasing her, yo, deal with you. Deal with me now. Make sure you deal with me now. Make sure you be with me. No. Pick me. And deep down she's focusing on someone else. Or she's on her own purpose. Focusing on her own career. Her own life. Women know what they want. This is from my experience. Take it from me. Women know what they want. Say them really want to be with you. I'm telling you, they will be with you. They will be with you. Miss Alice is saying, do not use indecent languages. I'll do the best I can, Miss Biggs. Alright? I won't make any big promises, but I'll do the best I can. Now, this is for men out here. So, at the same time, you need to be aware. You need to be aware of your needs and what the woman's needs are. Everybody knows man wants sex from woman, or man wants a woman who can cook, or man want a woman who can. Every man have them differences, them different needs. But at the same time, you need to look at, what are some of the things that you can not only offer her but offer yourself. What are some of the things you can offer yourself? Do you have a hobby? You need to look at some of the things as well. Do you have a hobby? A lot of you men do have a hobby. Like, I just saw one of my friends, he started to learn how to teach himself to carve um, different objects, different, miniature statues out of a wood, out of wood. And this guy is really very skillful. He uses knife and actually shape out a statue. Some of you guys need hobbies just to occupy some of your time other than your work. Some of you need a hobby because some of you don't understand the importance of just being a man of value. So that this woman don't think you're just a waste of her time when she becomes your girlfriend or becomes your wife. It cannot always just be about her because she has her responsibilities too. She have her business too. She's going to be looking to you for a lot of things. So it better you try and provide all these things that she's looking for. And that will take you working on yourself. Alright? So sometimes you can chill. And this point that MJ get right says, women chase winners. Women chase winners. So at the end of the day, a woman is still gonna be looking to a man of strength. Do you want to be a winner? Do you want to be a high value man? Do you want to be a king? Do you want to have that position of authority? Then you gotta work on yourself. You gotta work on yourself. Alright? A lot of these women they may not say it to you, but I'm telling you, you got to work on yourself. So even yes, you're pursuing her, you're chasing her, you should not be putting it as the main priority. I don't want you men out there to be thinking that you own this woman and if she do anything wrong when you get her, you say you think you can kill her. You don't have that right. You don't have that right. It's not your right to want to damage a woman, abuse her physically or verbally. You don't have the right to destroy her if she's not interested with you. It's a daily learning curve. It's a long-term effort. So if you're in it for the long haul, just know what you're in for. If it's just a short-term experience, you know what you are putting on the table. So that's the thing that you need to appreciate. That's the thing that you need to appreciate. Some of you just need to work on yourselves. Alright? So that was a very important thing to look at. I'm going to mention this as well, and then I'm going to end our discussion with a nice story. I'm going to say that not every woman is good for your health. Not every woman is good for your health. Some of these women you shouldn't even be talking to in the first place. But I'm not here to bash women. I'm just here to help you to understand women. Some of these women should be left alone. I'm gonna keep it real. But that's for you to learn. I'm not gonna tell a man not to get his own experience. One thing I learned as well is that having a lot of women ultimately drains you. Having too much pot on the fire, finish the gas cylinder. Say it again. Having too much pot on the fire, finish your gas cylinder. Alright? So you need to look at all these things. You need to look at what is it that you should be focusing on. What should you be putting as priority? Do you want to be having this woman drain you, and then if things don't work out for you, you blame her? That's the worst thing you should be doing. You should be taking responsibility. It's your fault if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing or achieving what you're supposed to be achieving. Woman is there to support you when you get her. Some women believe otherwise. But from what I've learned, once you become a king, she fall in your domain, she fall in your kingdom, she fall in your territory. And she will benefit from you once she supports you. So I said, take time to invest in yourself. Take time to invest in yourself and get to know yourself. You don't need to rush everything. Some of you don't know yourselves. Some of you don't know yourself. Alright? And I can tell you from personal experience, gentlemen, who women love a man who has his life together. What do you like to admit is that a woman love a man that have his life together. So why you find time chasing a woman just for sex? Why would you do that when you have nothing to offer? Even some direction, even some ambition that can show your value. Oh, you're gonna get this job, or you're building this business, or you're looking to buy that car, or you're looking to buy that house. Women love a man who has something to offer. Alright? Sometimes instead of experiencing everything life has to offer, maybe it would be better focusing on getting a job and getting your life together. So stop for 1 second to ask yourself, what is it that I should be really focusing on? Yes, I want sex from this woman, but at the same time, wouldn't it be better to, make yourself at a certain value? So even when you do have sex with her, if you are those type of men, if I have Christian men watching the channel, even if you're not looking to have sex with her, wouldn't it be good that you have a nice place to be with her? Whether your own house or your own apartment or even a hotel room? Like, think about it. Wouldn't it be better if once you start taking yourself seriously and you're improving your standard, you're raising your value, like everybody else safe, I've seen this happen. I've benefited from my father raising his value, and my father was able to bless the rest of us as his children and direct us. That is what a woman is looking to. She's looking to a leader like that. All right. So these are some things that you need to look at. These are some things that I want to help you focus on. And I'm pretty sure that you're going to find more benefits after you've started to take yourself seriously and you're improving yourself. Everybody in your domain is going to appreciate and love you more for it. These type of men bring order and chaos. Order and not chaos to the society and to the world. When a man submits to God, when a man putting himself in a position where he's getting his life together, these type of men make the world a better place. Yes, he loves a woman. Yes, we chase them. Yes, we want them. But we have something to offer. Because women need that level of security. She needs to know that this is what, this man is about. We're not bashing the woman over here. We're just keeping it real with you. Some of you men need to take a break from women and just focus on developing yourself. So develop some real life skills. Learn how to cook. Learn how to fix a car tire or the engine. Learn how to apply to college and see what programs are out there. Learn a new language. Women will never be going anywhere and them not stop make. And if she's looking to stay with you, and if she's not looking to stay with you, maybe she's just not the one. So we're going to round it up there to today's discussion. And I just want to end with this, like, instead of chasing her, chase success. Chase success. That's what I want to really end most of this discussion on. The more you chase your purpose, the more you chase your dreams and goals, the more you chase success, I kid you not, women are going to be chasing you. I see it with superstars like Usain Bolt, Liam Bailey, footballer, even our Prime Minister Andrew Holness. These men chased their goals, their dreams, and their success. They had a vision. They had a vision for their life. And that vision was able to help them take care of everything. Everything. These things are paramount to your success. These things are essential and crucial to your success. So, what is it that you want? What is it that you want? Do you want to be the guy who's just every little woman you see your head turn and you just want to be with her? Do you want to be that guy? Or do you want to be the guy that's focused on becoming the king before he gets the kingdom to rule? Huh? And that would in itself put you in a position where that woman is going to find you attractive, find you desirable, find you valuable. She will look at your, not just your outward appearance and probably assets, but she's going to see that drive. She's gonna see that drive. And she's going to want to be a part of that. And that's one thing I know about women. Women love to jump on certain fun-filled experiences. Shout out to Lance just dropping in the show. Even though, yeah, we're tuning it up. But this is just some of the things. This is just some of the things. Like a woman that meets a man who's driven, just want to dominate, not even compete, just dominate an industry. And just have this overwhelming experience where they just want to engage, their fellow workers, their fellow public, and just garner a high level of respect. Telling you. This is what I want you guys to understand. This is what I want you guys to understand. Alright? A lot of you guys out there, you need to work on this, man. You need to be working on this. You need to be working on a lot of the things that you should be working on. Getting a job, getting some focus. And that would entail you to level up in life. That would make you want to achieve great things. This is what's going to make you become even a legend. This is what's going to make people be talking about you and making stories about you. As I said, no guts, no glory, no legend, no story. When you start going after your goals and dreams, I'm telling you, people are just going to want to think you are legendary. That you're a myth. They're not even real. People are going to want to say that you're not even human. When you're determined, that you're driven, you're building this big company, you're building this new invention, you're building this new career, you're going to be in a position that people just want to be around you. And that's what it takes for you to become a high valid man. That's what it's going to take for you to become a king. You have to be developing that mindset that I rule here. This is my domain. This is my territory. And I'm going to be improving on a consistent basis. Alright? So, look out for a lot of the things that we're going to be talking about next time. This has been a great live experience. First one is going to be a great show as we keep going along. I'm going to be starting some lives, hopefully, once a week or every 2 weeks, depending on the responses, depending on requests. We've been dropping a lot of gems out there. Hopefully, some of you were able to catch them. However, at the end of the day, I want to end with this. I want you guys to look deep within your souls and ask yourself, and it's not too late, even if you're up in age, it's not too late to go after your goals and dreams. What is it out there that you deeply want to achieve? You want to make a reality. You want to make happen when nobody thought it was happening. Sometimes you need to shock everyone. Just frighten everybody. Like, oh, I never thought he was capable of that. I never thought he was thinking of achieving that. I never thought he was thinking of building that. This company in sports management, front runner sports management, took me 8 years to really get going with this company. Everybody didn't believe in it. But now look how we're doing. We're managing a business partner, big overnight career in bodybuilding, represents Jamaica. Never thought he was even had this ambition. Having these pharmacists partner with us to help us sell our products. Now I'm working in construction. And I'm gonna make this job a big reality. So there's so many things that if you just keep going an extra mile, that woman is going to find you attractive when she see her driven and you're after these goals. So you don't have to worry about her. You need to be worrying about, are you making enough money to feed yourself and pay your own bills? But you want to take care of woman. You think all of them just want to jump up in them? Some of them just want to know, say, look, this man is serious about his life. This man is getting himself together. And I'm serious about that. Shout out to Michael Fisher for coming through. Welcome to the show. Yeah, we're wrapping up, but still, welcome to the show. It's my first live. And it's been a good one. So, send your questions to my email address at raisingkings@gmail.com. We're wrapping up now. Wrapping up now. It's been a good one. Thanks for the persons who were able to join in. It's been a great experience. And hopefully this can be the first of many. We're going to get it more developed. We're going to get it more organized. And a lot of persons are going to see the value that I bring to the manosphere, dating and relationship world. Everybody's going to see that, the things I'm looking to offer, you will get a lot of value from. I've been around the block. There's a lot of things I know. I'm writing a book. I need to start going back at it. But it's something I've kind of been lazy about. Something I need to get going again. Something I need to really sink my teeth in again. So for now, it's been good. And I would definitely like to to say thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. Look out for other streams that I'm going to be doing, and be safe out there during this time, the COVID-19 and all other natural disasters going on. And we see how it goes. Thank you, Miss Biggs. Shout out to you as well. Hope God keeps you in good strength as well. Be safe during this time. For now, that's me signing off. Want everyone to have a good one and a good morning. Peace.